get farm on their cores, I think they're gonna overtake the game like around minute 20-25, and it will get difficult for LFY. Now the thing is, LFY have a tendency of winning their games in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If they can perform to that level, as they have in many other games, then they should still be in a good position. We'll see how it goes. So earlier today, we started doing predictions on stream. We didn't do it yesterday, and I thought it was a really good idea.
So you gotta tell me.
Oh, you don't have them at all?
No, because I have the. This is the account of PGL, so it's a
oh, I see.
account.
Okay. Well, I'll just go over my selections, and then people can go for them if they like.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I think first triple kill will be likely to go to Death Prophet or Troll. We're gonna go for Death Prophet. That could definitely happen. Team with most runes picked up. It's almost like a coin flip.
I think it's gonna be LFY because I think they're gonna rotate a lot more.
Yeah, LFY have been very good at moving around, so let's do them. I like that. Player with highest total magic or pure damage done to heroes at game end.
I think that's Death Prophet.
Magic or pure. That's not counting her ultimate at all then. I think the Mirana has a good chance of this as well.
A lot of magic damage, I guess.
Yeah. If he goes the Agonist build, which he might not do. This is actually a hard one, but I'm starting to run out of time. Let's do Mirana. Fingers crossed for that. Number of Ancient Caps stacked by 30. This is an Eternal Envy team, so they might want to do that. But he has a hero that can farm them. I actually think there's going to be very few. I'll go with 0 to 5 on this one.
Alright.
I don't think they're really going to stack very much on the Ancients.
So
Okay, that's that.
Alright. Well, let's see if you're correct at the end. Although I do think the predictions like register not properly or something. Is the bug still there?
I think it worked for me earlier today at least. Every game worked fine for me.
Alright. So the runes grabbing went fairly uneventful for both teams. We did have a bit of a stroll in the enemy jungle for Cloud9, but nothing really to speak of. We have Sand King sitting bottom, so we are going to have an aggressive trialing coming out from Cloud9. They did want to pitch that Legion commander against the Bat Rider in the end.
I think this is what they wanted. So then we'll see how this bottom lane goes. A lot of the times when you run aggro trials, it's a bit of a rock paper scissors thing. Like, are you next leveling the opponent? And then they're like, we think you're going here, so we're going to do the opposite. And you just like, yeah.
Double mind games.
Exactly. Like, who mind games who the most? But as far as it looks here, I think Cloud9 got what they came for. So let's see if they can pull this lane off. There's no small camp available to be pulled for the Radiant. That one was blocked by an Observer Ward, which is very important when you run aggro trialings. So Cloud9 have definitely prepared for this exact situation. And if neither team gets to pull, I like this quite a bit for Cloud9 because of the other matchups they're managing to get. So.
Alright. I want to check out other matchups, but it's very tricky because I feel like this might
is the lane
burst out anytime now.
Yeah.
So the other matchups are Legion Commander versus Bat Rider.
Yep.
And we got the Mirana going up against the Death Prophet as Pylai dying. He's actually stuck! He is stuck! This is first blood! Alright, DDC gets it. A little bit of a snipe there, but sure.
Well, it wasn't a bug. It counts.
It counts.
Very nice fissure.
Yeah.
And very surprisingly as well, so I'm trying to keep a little bit track of what's happening in the other lanes. This top lane Bat Rider is doing very well. Better than I thought he would.
In Flames Bat is crazy good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Afu is in trouble. I actually think he will end up dying.
Or not. He saves the day at the stroll here. Monet looking to maybe get a return kill on the Sand King. Can DDC do anything? He's got another zap up in 1 second, and he has not got... Yes, he does have the range.
Just barely gets in there.
Yeah.
Very nice from LFY. Yeah, so the way I was predicting this top lane to go depends on Legion Commander actually getting to his side shop. And he's being constantly pushed out by Inflame here, so he hasn't managed to get over there and buy an Orb of Venom, which is very integral to Legion's success in this kind of lane.
Now he's got the sticker ready, so he has got that buffer, if you will, in case he does get dove upon. We'll see how it ends up panning out.
So far they're kind of breaking even, top and mid. And then
well, yeah.
the bottom lane is definitely favoring LFY with these 2 kills. CS-wise, Naga is having a great time though, 12 against the 6 of Troll, so it's not all bad for Cloud9 in the bottom lane. And overall, they're actually, the game is pretty much dead even though they're 2 kills behind, so they're getting what they want.
Because is Cloud9 at some point, do you feel like they would rotate away from this bottom lane? Like, when did they lose too much? Like, giving 2 kills obviously was slightly painful, but as you said, it didn't make that much difference for NV himself.
It's a bit hard to say. I think it comes down to what happens now. if this goes wrong, then they might have to leave. But right now they actually have good counterplay potential. This Riptide spell is very powerful on level 1 nowadays. It's got buffed in one of the latest patches. And in Tri versus Tri lanes, if you hit Riptide on multiple targets, it's very good. So LFY need to be a bit careful when they engage with this Fissure and Shackle combo. Or they're actually just going to run in. Oh, the Fissure kind of failed here.
Definitely. Maybe at least stopping AY from coming close, but they realized it wasn't having the kill potential they wanted it to have. What is happening here? There's a big dive here. Super does not get the kill. Fata is able to juke behind the tree, but he is able to force him back.
Yeah, Fata had a Fairy Fire. There's a TP in from AUI though. Yeah, that's what you get when you dive this far this early.
Little bit
Super's in
greedy
a
there.
pretty bad position right now. Oh no!
Missed Burrow Strike though, and he's very speedy, this Death Prophet. Does take a lot of damage from the tower, and that might be...
This arrow is hard to... Oh, he mistimed the arrow as well.
The Bounty Rune, Super is still doing okay. He's got an Earthshaker to back him up. In comes Pylite Die. He's got the Curse available, and the Fissure is there as well, making sure that nobody is catching Super at all, and he's fine. There's even a Shrine in like 40 seconds, which Super is able to take, and that means that he doesn't even need to go back to base.
Yeah, that was a big miss here from Cloud9 to get that big kill. When Super dives this far and is out-leveling Fata, getting that counter kill will bring Fata back to even in mid. But the Burrow Strike came up just short, and then I think Fata with the arrow angle, I like the time when he shot the arrow, because that's one of those moments where the Death Prophet has to choose between cutting to the right, so not going upstairs at all, or getting hit on the stairs. But the arrow was too far on the right, so he actually had a path up the stairs as well. And managed to get out. Oh, Pylite Eye's been cut off here by Afu, and he's kind of just circling around the shrine.
Yeah, buying time for Super to come in to help kill, and Pylite Eye is just going to try to deny himself to neutrals. Not going to happen though.
Close call.
Close call indeed. Good kill, nice kill, extra farm for Super. There, and a bit of extra struggle for Cloud9 as they're now 4-0. So the bit of well, the bit of evenness we had in the lanes earlier, that's gone.
Well, Cloud9 are doing very well top, at least. This Legion Commander is top of the net worth, 10 CS ahead of the bat. And MSS, I think, can come up very big. What happens when these tri-lanes face each other is that often the supports in the game get very low leveled, all of them. And that's the type of thing that Legion Commander can just feed on because of how powerful overwhelming odds is.
Oh,
Envy is stuck.
Yep, Afu
finds a way out.
has got another
There's a nuke here.
Fissure available in second. Isn't needed. DDC's there with the zap again. 5 and oh, there's the score, and we have got ourselves Legion Commander finding the Bat Rider, forcing out the Shrine. Nobody dies there. Close call multiple times now, but
yeah, okay. This is actually this ain't good for Cloud9. I didn't realize how much they're getting out leveled on supports. They're a full level behind on both Sanking and Silencer, so now they might have to
Oh, first Jewel!
Yep, that
wow.
should be a win as well.
Yeah, Afu, I think, I don't know what he was trying to do there. He didn't have the Observer Ward in his infantry then. He only had a sentry, so...
I think he wanted to steal the Bounty Rune, but AUI was there, so... But that's big. What Cloud9 need here is they need to get their supports a game. When this aggro tri-lane goes this poorly for the supports and they get this low level, they have to rotate to find their 6s. And that's why Silencer has gone top now together with Naga. They're going to look to pull up here, and the Legion, who is very high level, can now match up fairly well in that bottom lane instead. This does mean they're playing a level 4 Naga instead of 7 bat top.
Yeah, you can already feel the pain, but at least Bat Rider is getting pushed back a bit by that Silencer. Well, because Silencer went to pool and Inflame knew exactly what was happening. And it's actually have a lasso as well, so that might actually be a Naga Siren dead. He doesn't have anything, he can't do anything. There's no way he's gonna get out of this one. He shouldn't be able to get out of this one. No. Just in case, you never really know. I don't really ever want to steal the deal when it's when there's envy involved. But
he held his mirror image for so long. And then I think he didn't believe that Bat Rider had lasso skilled. And then when he finally gets mirror image off, he's down to already 20% HP, and it's very easy for Bat Rider to run him down. Fata skills ultimate.
Yeah.
Uses it immediately. Got intimidated here at leap on cooldown.
Yeah, he has leap level 1, so it doesn't actually get him away from the Spirit Siphon at all. So. Ooh, nice rotation coming out with that Moonlight Shadow straight away though. Let's see if this works out. Super is in a lot of trouble.
They find it.
And he's being very greedy because he thinks he can get a kill. They might be able to turn this around. I don't think so. That there's a Jewel available as well, and this Death Prophet is should be done for. He's doing a lot of damage with the shackle coming out as well. Death Prophet ends up going down, but so does the Legion Commander. Burrow Strike, Afu taken down. DDC trying to run away from this one. He's got himself a killing spree to his name, so that would have been a large gold bounty, but Cloud9's not going to die for that. Clever choice as well. They take 2, lose the Legion, but that's okay. Good trade.
Yeah, that's a nice multi-purpose Moonlight where it looks like it's a defensive one and then you also use it aggressively at the same time. Those kind of plays are very difficult to read on the map.
Yeah.
So they made the most out of that. Nice for Cloud9. They definitely needed that as well. The game was already starting to spiral a bit out of control. Now they've managed to stabilize at least just a little bit. They find a kill on Monet down here as well now with the next duel. That would be really good for them. There's a bottom Rana coming in with a haste rune. Monet is actually dead already.
He just doesn't know it yet. We'll see if that's the case. And the burst strike comes out, the jewel hits, and a double star. So yeah, he's dead.
But not enough.
Second jewel for MSS here.
How's Envy doing? So Envy has been just rotating into the jungle here to farm with his mirror images and kind of leaving the top lane alone. He's giving a lot of respect to the Bat Rider, who is extremely farmed. So that's understandable. Highest net worth in the game currently is Inflame on the top lane.
He went for drums first. It's interesting to note that previous game where he was Bat Rider, he went for the Rod of Athos first.
Rod of Athos first?
Yes.
I think I've seen nobody else do that. That's interesting.
He was up against the Lycan, and there wasn't that much lockdown. So
I see, okay.
That was probably the reason, but it
Could
was
be, yeah.
It was an Athos. It was fun. It was a fun game. Not so fun for the team that they faced though. Shackle. Is it going to be enough? Arrow misses, and this Legion Commander tries to run. Not going to happen. Mega kill streak for the Shadow Shaman. This is a walking pot of gold.
He's really farmed on the Shaman. He's going to get level 6 and Arcane Boots now. And that is a position 5 hero, by the way, so he's getting a lot in this position. Currently, Afu, however, not the highest level ever on the Earthshaker. From all of these rotations, he's been getting a couple of kills and assists, but
level 3.
Not too much experience. This often happens with Earthshaker. When you're playing it as a position 4 and roaming like this. If you don't leech, but you just show up with fissures, he's always at so high range that he doesn't get the experience from the creeps. But you know what? I think it's better this way around than if Shaman was 3 and Shaker was 6, because now they can push towers.
Yep. And I mean, you're still having Fissure. Level 2 or level 4, doesn't matter. Your Fissure's still going to be useful.
It's a really strong spell on every level.
Yep. And
here comes the push.
Wards are there. There's a song available if Envy wants to set up for something, but he only gets Fada for help. But I think they would need some more if they want to try and take this to a fight. Arrow is going to fly. He's not going to hit though.
Hit the siege creep. That's still good.
I would look for a Fissure. Just delaying this, but they're not able to take this tower.
This is a pretty good hold from Cloud9. They lost half a tower to the first Serpent wards here, as it looks. Maybe a little bit more. And Envy's farming up a decent amount of the wards, so he gets some gold for it. Played the mirror images nicely, just sending in one at a time to get a couple of hits in. Of course, since the wards were changed to having health based on attacks, the mirror images are actually very good at dealing with them.
Meantime, top lane also, the push was halted by the Troll Warlord. Oh, Moonlight Shadow coming out. Is the detection available? I don't think so, but the Siphon will still tell where he is. There's a Shrine available as well, though, so Piladai will be okay. And I'm not so sure if Super will be okay, because there's a lot of people coming in. There's a song. Ooh, he almost did that. I saw it light up, but
I think he should have gone for that. That's one of the nice things about having Mirana and Naga together, is that you can song into arrow, and this is a combo that they have definitely played multiple times in the past, so that could have given them a key kill. Instead, though, they might find them here on the hillside. Nope, never mind. They're just gonna run away.
Well, they had the vision still, also that DDC was around there.
And now LFY are going to give space to the Shaker in the bottom lane. He's got some space here. Looks like he will die, however.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Space for the Shaker
space to get arrowed. Here we go.
Yep. I mean, it's a very long cooldown for a spell to use for an Earthshaker level 4. You think that's worth it?
I still think they should have used it for the DP, but it's a good kill. It's alright. Slowing down the Shaker's dagger is nice.
Yeah, that was an Epicenter cancelled. AOI was lassoed as well, and he dies. Death Prophet already had her ult up for the tower.
And I think did he have Arcane Rune? He did not have Arcane Rune. Okay, so this is a long cooldown. Shaman wards, however, are available again. This tower will more than likely fall, or at least drop very low here.
Well, they're trying to defend it. Siphon coming out. Super. Arrow hits on DDC instead. Fada tries to deny, but doesn't get it. Leaps away to the high ground. Tower drops, and that was the first tower of the game. In the meantime,
MSS
top
is
lane.
in trouble here.
Yeah, Troll. I just scares MSS away.
Well, actually, they're not even close to having lasso, obviously. So
no, and their Blink Dagger's not there either. And MSS is a very speedy hero. He just obviously teleport out. Clever choice. So the rest of the team comes in. I mean, why not continue taking towers?
Yeah, Cloud9 are starting to yield some map control here. It's difficult for their lineup after that aggro Charlian went the way it did to find these early fights. Their combination of heroes needs some time to come online now. At least they've got the global, and the supports have caught up somewhat decently, but it's cost them 2 towers, basically, to come back in the game.
Yeah.
And now they're on the farming train. Envy is going straight Radiance with brown boots and has Clarities running, but he might find a pretty bad surprise here. He doesn't have his ulti, so...
No, there is no dust again. Maybe DDC has some? No, there's no detection.
Wow, they're actually getting away with this again.
Yeah.
This Moonlight Shadow has been really valuable.
Yes. That would have been a kill.
They're buying dust now. This is one of those moments where you're like, we need dust.
Nice.
And then you have dust for the rest of the game.
And they,
After
on every hero.
Yeah.
Every hero that has space. That is. But yeah, they definitely lacking some detection there for the second time around. Costly.
But LFY is still sitting on the top 3 net worths in the game, so very comfortably farming away. And even though Cloud9 are making some good moves and controlling what they can right now in this deficit, they're still not really catching up.
Yeah.
They're still falling behind every minute. That will change when Naga gets Radiance. This is a pretty natural Naga game. In many cases you will fall a bit behind, similar to... well, in a way similar to Alchemist, but then the gold graph just looks differently because he gets richer, but he's still weak until he gets very rich. If Naga gets this Radiance up and running, this game can fall in Cloud9's favor.
Do you feel like he might be also done taking farm from the rest of the team? I always find that when there's Naga, the rest of the team gets poor. Or doesn't that matter that much with the lineup that
Envy.
they have? Wait a second.
Oh, they failed the fissure!
They failed the fissure, so the song comes out. Unfortunate from A.
Wow, that's really uncharacteristic from Afu. He missed that on a guy standing still, actually. He thought
he had vision too with the ward up there.
I guess he thought Enu was going to move. I guess he thought he would see them and then he would start trying to run back and block him off that way, but Envy didn't move, so sometimes AFK is the best strat. When it comes to Naga, the farm thing is definitely real, that it takes away farm from others, but you want to try to split up the map so Naga farms the enemy jungle with illusions. Yeah. Because then your team can still farm their own half. And if you manage to set up that condition, then you're out farming your opponent because you're farming 2 jungles and the lanes. It gets easier the more farm Naga gets, obviously. The early illusions are very fragile. But he needs to get the Radiance first. This will be a Roche for the Radiant team. There's no Moonlight Shadow, there's no Song.
They traded for a tier 2 bottom, perhaps. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. There's a Blink Dagger available as well, but it gets cancelled for the moment. Inflame has got Blink Lasso. Might go for Fata. Does go for Fata. He actually is going not just for Fata. He's not done. He wants MSS as well. More and more hit will do it. He gets a double. Very nicely done. Pylite die. That ward, he knows exactly where he is. And they can get that kill. 3 kills and a Roche.
Triple kill for Bat.
And in the meantime, we weren't watching it, but there was another kill.
Oh, who killed Envy?
Someone killed Envy. Super killed Envy.
He got killed by the DP. Man, LFY are just destroying. That sequence of events was like very well coordinated. They go Roche with 2 heroes. They realize Cloud9 are not going to contest it, so they split the rest of their lineup into 2 different segments. One that kills the bottom heroes, and then the DP that goes straight in and kills the Naga.
Yeah, he had the vision,
nice.
of course, and that was still also before he was able to buy the relic. So slowing down Envy again. First strike. They want to try and go for this. Global Silence coming out as well.
He got the Yules off before he got dueled.
Yep, no Jewel just there, and he might be able to turn this around. The Silence is there, the Siphon is there as well, and the Shackle MSS will be the first to drop. Can they chase it for more is the question? Or, yeah, there we go. Does get the kill off. Super's already looking for another, but the rest of Cloud9 already scattered. I say that. Fada might not be so lucky though. He leaps away, Monet chasing him down. AY dead. Fada decides to go farming.
Oh, he got
he got a Fu! I think that was I think he was just farming.
I think so too. I mean, he might have seen him out the corner of his eye there. I'm not sure.
He could have. He could have.
Oh, Envy. Envy might actually die again.
Same place. In case you're wondering how he died last time, it was like this. If he dies here, that is. Yeah, that is actually the same way he died previously.
That ward has had massive value so far.
Might have
key kills
messed.
on
Yeah, might have been clear. Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They first they failed the kill that was free,
Yep.
and after that they got 2 kills on him, and this ward is still standing. They really need to get rid of that. Super is getting so much value out of that, but you know, Cloud9 at this moment mid is just Naga, or actually that's a bad rider. Pardon me.
Well, that was a Legion commander, and the wards for Shadow Shaman are dropped on the top tier too.
The mistiming that they had on that kill mid is so expensive. They blink stun with Sand King, they want to blink duel into global, but the Sand King goes so much earlier than Legion that Legion couldn't connect the duel before Yules came out of the Sand King stun. The moment that Yules came out, the fight was over. And that's a problem, right? They commit Sand King stun and global silence to force a Yules.
Yeah.
And that should have definitely forced a DP kill and maybe a secondary kill and a tier 1 tower mid. So that fight in itself is like a 2 to 3k gold swing. And we would have had a very different game, because Cloud9 could have, you know, got a couple of key items out of that maybe. Or delayed enough to get the Radiance, but now this late Radiance is going to be so late.
He only just has the Relic.
Oh, bottom lane, there's going to be a duel.
Yeah, is it going to be a successful one? Looks like it is.
Oh, that's
AY helping out. Big kill also in mid lane as Fatah gets shackled and Monet comes there to take the killing blow. By the way, Shadow Shaman still hasn't died yet. DDC, he's I think he's the star player so far for me on LFY in the games that I've seen from LFY. He's everywhere. He's very rich
Siren
as well.
Forced. DDT has been playing very well this game. It's just the way they played the tri-lane in the start was very, very good. Like, the timings were pretty much perfect with just reaching the last hits with his final the shock 2 or 3 times in a row. LFY just look on a completely different level. This is something. This is quite something.
It's just Afu that has been having a rough game. We've seen a couple of missed fissures from him, and he's still struggling to. Oh, he just got his blink dagger. Yep. There you go.
Got the blink.
20 minutes. It's not even that bad, at all.
It's worrying for other teams if Afu can have I don't want to call it a bad game, but he's definitely had some mess ups here, and they're still just destroying Cloud9. Like this game is not even close. They're just getting run over.
All right, so what does Cloud9 need to do? Because they are on the back foot. They know this. They know also that later on in the game, they have a better shot of fighting. So they need to delay this game. How are they going to do that?
I think in this position, you have to just try to control at least your own side of the map as much as you can. Just get wards up around your own jungle, so Naga at least has that as somewhat of a safe zone.
Yeah.
And then maybe the rest of the squad can try to look for kills once the LFY lineup has been forced to split up a little bit. Then you can Moonlight Shadow into a key kill or something like that. Naga can't get involved right now. Envy has to farm, and after he has Radiance, he has to farm more, and then a bit more. The problem is LFY might not give them the time. I'd rather, if you think about how this game went wrong, this is the point where it's almost too late to make the right moves. The opportunities that they had were about 5 to 10 minutes ago. They were definitely in reach of getting control back in the game. But those couple of fights that went really wrong just swung LFY into like this extremely powerful position. It's almost already going to take a big mistake from LFY to bring Cloud9 back in the game. Aegis is down at least, and Naga got the top tower, so that is the Radiance up. 21 minutes in.
Oh, they know AY is close by. And let's see if this Fissure redeems Afu from Fissure. Nah, he's not going to be able to get it.
Well, now he's thinking about it again. Changed his mind, because Batrider's coming up.
Well, he's got another blink available.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, hello. Whoops.
He's going to die here, I think.
2 ships passing the night. Yeah.
Perfect flame rate.
Global silence coming out. This is to save AY. I say that, but there's a fight happening on bottom as well. Will we be able to kill the Sand King? We're going to go bottom because this is Cloud9 looking for a fight. They know that there's people up top. They go for the troll. This is not going to be a duel 1 though, but it is going to be a troll down. And DDC finally, maybe for the first time in the game, he's going to try to juke this out. Nah, he's not going to be able to. 2 kills.
That's really big for Cloud9 actually.
Massive. And worth sacrificing a Sand King for.
Yeah, that's 20. That's a 2k gold swing, and Envy got 800. So that's the kind of stuff that they need. So now that Naga has Radiance, I said Naga can't get involved, but if they can enforce these situations where they outnumber, then Naga will be obviously able to join the fights and look for these kills. Mainly just how much time AUI bought and all the information he got his team allowed them to go for this play bottom. He told them, there's 2 guys on my tail top, they're chasing me forever, and that was enough for C9 to find that opening in the bottom lane and take full advantage. That's actually just straight up boots of travel for Envy. He just got 2,000 gold in 1 minute and a half.
Oh, that's crazy. He's catching up a little bit on the net worth, indeed, and with no ages, LFY is gonna delay maybe their adventures into dire territory again.
I might wait for the next Roshan.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in a very comfortable position. I don't think this is going to phase them too much, but you still got to be a little bit careful when you're playing against Naga that you don't make too many mistakes like that in a row.
Especially not since you did get a Radiant, so you can actually come into fights and make a difference.
Bottom tower will be falling. Oh, AUI.
Hello. DDC gets the Hex up still, but...
wow, he got... Oh, they got the kill with just the Radiance. That was actually very nice. They didn't need to bring in the duel for that and get their Legion killed. Forced like 2 or 3 TPs. The tower will get denied. But C9 are, again, this is a good move.
Creating some space. They freed up their own jungle with that move, knowing that everybody of LFY is now back in their own jungle.
Exactly. They forced multiple rotations and still got the tower got denied, but it opens up the map. Naga wants an open map. That's the best.
Best map, open map.
Best map. 2017.
I mean, there's a lot of debate about the best map, but best map, open map, hereby. At least if you are...
I like D-Dust 2.
You like what?
D-Dust 2. It's a map in Counter-Strike. You never played CS?
Yeah, sometimes, but I don't know.
You don't remember Dust 2?
Dust 2, yes.
Dust 2.
But I know it by Dust 2. I heard D-Dust 2.
Oh, it's because they're called DE_Dust 2. That was the name of it.
Okay.
Back in CS. You sound like you're really interested and want to keep talking about CS. Let's do that. I can see it in your face. You're just... your eyes are...
glazing over.
You look so disappointed.
I actually do like watching CSGO. I just don't like playing it as much because my aim sucks. Alright, back to Dota.
I'm not good at it either. S4, however, is very good.
I've heard there's a lot of Dota players that are actually very good at CS. They also heard that there's a lot of Dota players really good at Dota, and we are looking at some right now.
This is an important smoke play.
Yeah, they are looking for Envy. Maybe not anymore.
They're gonna pincer the Sand King at least. This should be 1 kill. I think Cloud9 are happy with this. If Envy gets out, they can live with this. He's Moonlight Shadowed, can travel. And yeah, Batarang is going the wrong way. Oh, he actually has a gem, so Envy had to be very careful there, but he walked the right way.
Yeah, they scan now, but it's a bit late.
Yep.
Should have done it straight away.
That's true. If they had gone for that exact scan, I think Envy would have died.
Yeah, he could have blinked over.
Yeah.
Right play. But LFY, they get a Sand King, and they get the opportunity perhaps to pressure top lane a bit, force some rotations in if they really want to. And you see the illusions of Envy just splitting the map, just having pressure everywhere. And that already forces Monet back. Hey! Roshan's gold! Cool.
Yep.
I didn't realize that yet, sorry.
That happens when any of the players in the game has a level 2000 or higher compendium, and that is not a joke.
Envy, right?
I think so.
Look at it, because he has the thing next to his name.
Yeah, he has the Roshan next to his health bar. Yeah.
I was wondering where that was. Hey, this dire scan is... Why is this not
catching that is not good.
Why did that happen?
Oh, they wanted to blink stun the DP and then global, but they were not in position to use it and the stun missed. So Cloud9 just mistimed that completely. And this is...
that's Roshan.
That's a free Rosh, yeah. They can't fight this without global. They can try to steal it with Song. They might actually do that.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. Arrow flying in as well.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Monet will hit that. 50-50.
This is so big if they can steal this. That's one of the big benefits of Naga Siren. That the Song doesn't work on Rosh.
Oh, they're gonna fight first. They're gonna fight first.
Oh, nice silence from Super.
Yeah, silence on both. Echo as well. That is already Envy out of the picture. They're chasing down AOI. He popped the shrine, trying to get out. But I think just like his buddy, just like Emma says, he'll drop 2. That's a double kill for Super. 3 dead. You're going back for Rosh, or you're gonna push top, because top's pushing in.
Rosh is dead.
Did they actually finish Rosh in that
Troll
time?
was roshing meanwhile. He's like, oh, keep it up, guys. Very nice. Good job, everybody. I'm just...
Alright, well done. I'll just take this Roshan and yeah, you make sure I'm left alone. Sure.
The thing that's so beautiful about this is how easy LFY made that look. And
yeah,
that is very difficult what they just did, but it looked so easy.
That's silence then too.
The clutch silence, really nice movements, like the way they collapse on the fight from the multiple angles, the way they distribute their heroes exactly the way they do to find the targets that they get. DP is like, I'm gonna silence this Naga, then you echo. Meanwhile, Troll does Rosh, and Batrider opens the fight by lassoing the silencers. They just force a fight to happen, and at that moment, they know the song will come out, so they instant counterplay that one and just play from there. It's just textbook stuff. This looks like a team that will go far in this tournament. This is some of the most impressive just coordination I've seen so far in games of Cast.
How do you think that happens? Is that someone that actually calls like that specific thing, or is that just
instinct?
Them being like instinct? Yeah.
It's a bit of both, I think. You can't communicate everything in complex situations like that, so people
because it goes too fast.
Yeah, you need to understand and have just a team cohesion idea of how you play these situations. So that's something you drill, you practice.
Yeah.
How to approach the Roshan pit in these fights, how to play the periphery, how to position yourselves, how to use these specific heroes, and then the rest of it is communication. But it might have gone down as simply as, I'm gonna lasso the silencer, make sure you silence the Naga, and that's it. That's enough to start that fight, because Batrider sees the opportunity and the DP is in position. The rest of the fight almost plays itself out. What's impressive about that is how they set up the conditions to do that exact thing and how those two coordinated. Everything else that happened was, you know, just following those two plays.
Because what makes Earthshaker going for the Naga rather than for the Legion? Like, Legion was lassoed, yet Afu goes for the Naga.
Wasn't it Silencer who was lassoed? Or it might have been Legion.
Silencer.
I'm not sure. Those heroes look the same, right?
They do, actually.
I'm not positive. I think he just goes for the Naga because if Naga dies, there's no disengage. Killing the Naga off immediately.
Yeah, I guess he had the song available, so
exactly.
that was the priority,
That's
highest priority on the list there.
Alright, I'm keeping track of the predictions. Alright, I was wrong on the triple kill. The first triple kill was Batrider. But we're good on LFY.
Who predicts Batrider to get a triple kill?
Yeah, we're good on LFY and we're good on neutral camp stacked.
Alright, are we good with Fada magical damage? Oh,
not at all. Most damage is clearly the Batrider.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
AY alive for the moment. This Jewel though, Monet is the one taking the damage. AY trying to get himself out, he's invisible. Monet finds him because invisibility wore off. That is one dead Sand King. In the meantime, Super's in the base. He eats the cheese, alive for the moment. Lasso catches Fada. That is an Aghanim's lasso because it wasn't just Fada that was lassoed. It was Envy as well. Echo Slam to finish it off. GG is called. LFY undefeated yet again. Still, rather.
Yeah. Oh,
Woo!
This team's good. They are really, really good.
They are really good.
I think this is a team to watch for other teams in this tournament and also outside of the tournament to learn something about how to... I think the most impressive thing overall for me in this game was the way they distributed the resources on the map. They're very, very good at moving for each other and sending the correct amount of heroes. A lot of the times teams are like overcompensating and they bring too many heroes, and sometimes they bring too few. It felt like LFY just had just the right amount of heroes every time for the moves they needed to make, and then positioned very well. So great stuff from them.
Yeah.
We got 2 out of 4 predictions, Shiver. We didn't get the magic or pure damage. That was by Batrider.
Again, that's not a hero you expected for.
Batrider did so much magic damage in this game, and the triple kill did also go the way of Batrider, but the rest was
Bat.
2 out of 4. We'll take it.
Yep, we'll try again next game because LFY and Cloud9 will play their second